Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Your Pony Up here, and we're talking today about the Cold War Warzone Modern Warfare integration, the newest news we have gotten, what is going to happen, what's going to happen to the engine, loadouts, battle passes, and more, because we finally got new news, we finally get confirmations from the Activision president himself, art leads, and more. Let's dive into it. Step number 1, breaking. Activision's employee says that there will not be an engine shift for Warzone following Black Ops Cold War integration. So their art lead, their actual existing art lead, so a person that is confirmed, not just some random post in a forum that's like fake or anything. No, the actual existing person there that works for the company confirmed that there will not be an engine shift. So we're going to stay in the Modern Warfare engine, which is fantastic because we all have studied the movement of Modern Warfare. We've all played the movement of Modern Warfare. And if it would now swap over to Black Ops Cold War, that would be a devastating thing for every one of us, I think, especially for the people that don't like the Cold War movement. So we're staying in the engine. But the most interesting part with that is also, if this remains the case the whole year, it's going to be quite interesting for players who play both Cold War and Warzone, having to get used switching between the gameplay and mechanics, because Cold War is very sluggish. The whole bunny hopping, sliding, everything is different. The whole way how you attach your weapons, the recoil, and how the guns feel, the damage, the time to kill, everything feels different. And then you go over to Warzone and you're back into the Modern Warfare feel with the, nice and smooth movement and the reality and not the arcadey gameplay, no life bars. Well, we might get life bars too in the Warzone, who knows, only because we're staying in the same engine, guys. Only because there's no engine swap. Doesn't mean that the gameplay doesn't get faster, slower. We're not getting bonuses, so we can get new attachments, different attachments. The Warzone can still change because the engine itself has their ways to shift. But realistically, we're going to stay definitely in the Modern Warfare engine. We're not going over to the Black Ops engine, plus minus the changes that are going to come. Maybe we're going to get life bars, maybe not. I do actually like the life bars in Cold War. They would kind of be OP in Warzone, I think, that you actually know how tiny someone is, like the cracked feature, like that, boom, blue, yeah, armor broken, that's fantastic. But if you could actually see how few life he has, I don't think that would be so good for the Warzone. Also from Activision Blizzard's Chief Operating Officer, the COO, Black Ops Cold War in-game content will be centered around the same in-game system that responded well with players in Modern Warfare. So you're going to have a same feel if you actually play Cold War. But starting with the first season of in-game content in December, Black Ops Cold War will be integrated into Warzone. We'll bring Black Ops Cold War characters and weaponry into the free-to-play experience. Here they confirm it again. They're bringing the characters and the weaponry, so weapons and the operators, over to the Warzone, but they say nothing like we're bringing Cold War over to the Warzone. Along with substantial new content ensuring that Warzone remains both the terrific experience and a powerful ramp for the franchise to premium content. Very good to hear. They see that Warzone is one of the carrying factors and they can't let it go. So we're getting the weapons and we're getting the operators from Cold War into the Warzone. But there's more, because the Activision president in an internal call revealed some really interesting information over the Warzone, and let's go down on that now. Activision President Rob Kostic on Black Ops Cold War Warzone and Modern Warfare. So the player community should expect to see Warzone evolve and innovate in a lot of fun ways. Sounds good? And alongside our premium games, importantly. Now let me clarify a bit on your question on how Cold War and Warzone are going to work together. And I'll do this on a high level, and please also note that we're going to share a lot of details with the community coming up nearly soon. Thank you, Rob. Very appreciated. So first, core Black Ops Cold War progression will up in the success and work similar to how it did in Modern Warfare. Hadn't we already? All the new Black Ops weapons and operators you unlock in your level 1 to 55 progression will be usable in Black Ops and in Warzone. Just like how it works in Modern Warfare, Black Ops Battle Pass content and store content will also work across Black Ops and Warzone. One question here also is, that means that the Black Ops Battle Pass is now going to be the Battle Pass that you also have in Warzone, like we currently have the Modern Warfare Battle Pass. Or is Modern Warfare also going to get a Battle Pass that has unlocks for the Warzone to make people play Modern Warfare and Black Ops? That is the big question, because why wouldn't they do it? They could sell 2 Battle Passes, they could make people buy 2 Battle Passes in their respective game to reap benefits for the Warzone. But that would also mean that you're kind of forced to then play Modern Warfare or Black Ops, because are we going to get 2 Battle Passes then in the Warzone category? that seems kind of crazy. So I do assume we're just going to get the Cold War Battle Pass and then have that in the Battle Pass category in Warzone, or Warzone is going to get its own Battle Pass, and then there are two complete different Battle Passes so that you're forced to play all 3 games to actually unlock everything. And since you don't have the time to do that, you will have to buy Battle Pass tiers. Boom, 5 billion IQ business move. Please don't let that happen. I just want the Cold War Battle Pass in the Warzone then. Now players can of course continue to use their Modern Warfare content. GG. Damascus is staying, Blue Dot is staying, Dragon's Breath unlocks are staying, everything is staying once Black Ops launches. And as a result, one cool feature players will see is that they'll be able to choose either their Black Ops loadout or their Modern Warfare loadout in Warzone for their gameplay, which does not make sense for me. Okay? Because can I then just build one Modern Warfare Warzone loadout, one Black Ops Warzone loadout? And what happens if I kill someone with a Black Ops weapon? Then I'll pick it up, then I have a Black Ops weapon. So why not allow me to mix and match that first? So the wording here is very unclear, and we're very unsure about how is this going to legitimately work out? How are they going to make this actually crack? Because like this, it sounds awful. I kind of want to mix and match this. Especially the question is, Black Ops weapon, different attachments in Black Ops. Which attachments are going to have them Warzone? So they're going to bring the Black Ops MP5 or the Black Ops, I don't know what, M16 into the Warzone. Are we going to get Modern Warfare attachments? Or here it comes now. Is Warzone going to get a whole new set of attachments and a whole new gunsmith with the integration from Black Ops Cold War? Because again, we're staying the same engine. That doesn't mean the skin of the game can't change, the overlay can't change, the UI can't change. All these things can still change. They can still completely get different, and we can get more information, and the whole gunsmith could actually change and get ported over. These things are absolutely possible. We could get new attachments and stuff. You could dial attachment values. These are all in the limitations and accessibilities of the engines available. So all these things can still change. So we know some, but we don't know all again. Also a very important, interesting thing on the side note, they're working on Warzone Mobile too. So they really identify Warzone as a core feature of their company, as something that carries them, and they want to put more work into that, which I really like to see. I mean, I don't play mobile, but Call of Duty Mobile is supposedly very freaking great. And being able to play Warzone on mobile could be the same hit as PUBG has been, considering that Warzone is even like more action and less frustration and less time invested than a Warzone match, because a Warzone match on mobile takes 30 minutes plus where a Warzone match goes a little bit faster pacing. Let's sum this together. What do we know? No engine shift, engine is staying. Modern Warfare, movement, Modern Warfare slide canceling, bunny hopping, shooting, recoil, everything is staying. We might get different attachments. Yes, they could also dial the recoil, so the engine has their values that can still get completely altered to fit more the Black Ops and less the Modern Warfare. That is absolutely possible, but at least we're staying in the same engine. So everything, every skill you acquired in the past month, years, about Modern Warfare, boom. That's a very good thing. Then you can use loadouts from Black Ops and from Cold War and from Modern Warfare and from Warzone, and you can use them independently, but not together as far as it sounds. So you can use Black Ops weapons or Modern Warfare weapons, but both in the Warzone. And we're having a battle pass that is Cold War themed that's coming to the Warzone. We still might have a Modern Warfare pass, which also gives us then bonus things for the Warzone or not. We don't know that, if they're going to just let Modern Warfare die out. So still some questions unanswered, but the main question answered. No engine swap. Hail Jesus, Hail Mary. That's absolutely what we're looking for. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this video. Super appreciated. In the past month, October, we have grown from 100,000 views in 1 month to 500,000 views, and from 1,000 new subs to 7,000 subscribers. I don't even know how this is possible. Thank you so much for supporting. I would have never imagined to even close get to 1 million views in 1 whole month on YouTube. That's crazy numbers. Huge success, and I'm so happy. I can't stop smiling. I keep telling my wife daily, and she probably is super bored about it, but thank you so much for supporting us here on the YouTube, also on Twitch TV Pony of 2. As a thank you, don't forget, we're going to have a gigantic SteelSeries giveaway. Don't forget to save yourself 12% with the SteelSeries 12 Ponyhoof 12 discount code happening. Month-long community giveaway where everyone can participate from YouTube, from Twitch. Just join on Twitter, get that there, win your gear that I'm actually using in my gameplays. Thank you for supporting this channel so much, enjoying the Warzone content, the Black Ops Cold War Warzone content too, the Black Ops content maybe or not. We'll see about how much we do explain series on Black Ops 2, probably not. We'll keep on the Warzone and then we explain the Black Ops weapons in the Warzone. Have a wonderful good time. Thanks for watching this and see you soon in the Warzone, Black Ops Warzone, Cold War Warzone, Warzone in the Modern Warfare engine.